Greetings, my name is Ellen Clevenger-Furley. I'm the cooking school manager here at the Southern Seasons store in Chapel Hill. Today I'm going to be responding to some of our kitchen queries. This is an option that you have that you can send in questions or recipe requests or questions about equipment, anything that we at Southern Seasons we feel are experts in. If you have a question, please feel free to send it in to through Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter to the SS Kitchen Queries, and we'll try and respond to your question. The question we got today was, I got an immersion blender for Christmas. Do you have a good recipe to use it for? And the answer is, of course. Immersion blender is a wonderful tool. It is basically what it sounds like, a blender, only you don't have to pull the full blender out of the closet. You don't have to put hot liquids in the blender and worry about being burned. This is very easy in that it is basically a blender or a chopper at the end of a long shaft. Once you've used it, this piece disconnects and is dishwasher safe. You're done. You don't have to do anything else with it. Easy to pull out. I know a lot of people don't want to make a cream soup or a pureed soup because they have to pull out the blender. What I'm making for you today, or demonstrating today, is a roasted red pepper soup. This is a savory soup, not a sweet soup. And what I have going in the pot so far is just some carrots, some shallots that I've cut up, and a little bit of garlic. Just sauteing those until they're soft. I'm going to add in some chicken stock. And then I'm going to add in a pear. This is a pear that has been peeled and chopped up. We're just going to bring all that up along with roasted red peppers. Now you can certainly do your own roasted red peppers, and by that you take a fresh red pepper, sweet red pepper, char the outside skin, put it in a bowl, cover it, and then peel that char off. Or of course the easier way is roasted red peppers that are in the jar. They are in water. The water is many times almost has a vinegar taste to it, so I usually drain them. You can see that these are just the full red peppers that have been charred and peeled. They're beautiful, they're delicious. You can use them in salads, all kinds of things. And in our case, use them in soup. So I'm going to put them in whole. This comes up to a simmer. And we're just going to let all the pear and the peppers and the carrots and everything get a little bit tender. And after that, we're going to use the immersion blender to make a pure, wonderful, delicious, creamy soup. And actually there's no cream in here, so this is a fairly healthy soup with lots of vegetables, but it has a very creamy taste because I'm going to use the immersion blender to give it that nice, smooth consistency. All right, so we've been letting this simmer just for about 10 minutes, and I'm now going to use the immersion blender to make what is a very chunky soup into a lovely pureed soup. Things can be done. It's a very, very handy tool, and for me, a very, very easy cleanup tool, which is by simply removing it and putting it in the dishwasher. Most of your newer immersion blenders also come with attachments now. The attachments can be used specifically for whipping cream, for chopping nuts, for whipping mashed potatoes. There are multiple. Once you have one of these in your kitchen, you'll find multiple uses for it. After I've made this into a wonderful puree, you check the consistency. If it's a little bit thick, you can add a little bit of pear broth or leave it as thick as you'd like. And then I'm going to serve it up. This wonderful, hot, creamy, steaming soup, especially on this nice cold weather day, into a little cup. And we're going to put a little bit of creme fraiche on top of it. Creme fraiche is just a wonderfully thick sour cream. And I'm being a little fancy using my little pastry bag here. A spoon will also do. But in less than 15 minutes, you have a hot and delicious and creamy soup. Bon appetit.